Hi everyone, this is Joy with Create It with Joy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Today's project is a project using Simon Hurley's Luau background stamp and his new road trip stamp. Now I'm in love with this background stamp. It is absolutely gorgeous and I think it turned out so beautiful on this card. We did some white heat embossing with it, so I cannot wait to get started to show you how to get this together. So I am taking some rose quartz cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse, and it's got a shimmer to it, and I am prepping that with my anti-static tool. And I have this set in my MISTI with the foam piece taken out because this is a big background stamp that's like the rubber foam, the red rubber foam. The red rubber, excuse me. And so I'm inking that up with a clear embossing ink, making it nice and inky. And something I do when I set this piece of cardstock in the center, I add a little bit of tape runner behind and kind of make it a little less sticky with my finger. So it kind of just holds my paper in place. It is cut smaller than an A2 size piece of cardstock, about 1/4 inch all the way around. And I'm going to stamp it again. This is why we love a MISTI. This is why it's important to stick a little bit of stick behind your piece of paper so you can stamp this image again, because clearly there's nowhere to put a magnet. So now that that's done, just don't get your fingers in it. And I'm using white embossing powder from Ranger, getting this covered, and as soon as this comes off, you're going to see how beautiful this background stamp is. Isn't that just stunning? I love it. So I'm going to heat emboss that till it's completely melted. And I just lay this down on my work surface, and I've got the Tim Holtz glass media mat, and I'm using my Spellbinders tool-in-one to just hold it down because the heat's not going to hurt this glass. And so I'm able to not mess up any of the image and wipe off any of the embossing powder by holding it down this way. So as you can see it melting, and it's turning out beautiful. You can see this beautiful white image on this pink shimmery cardstock. So now that that is done, I'm going to take this image that says Sending Sunshine and Hugs. It's the sun, it looks like a sunshine, from his road trip stamp set. And I'm starting to lay down, I did scattered straw. I actually meant to get squeezed lemonade, but this actually turned out just fine, so it was a good mistake. Scattered straw, and I stamped the whole thing with scattered straw. And then I came in with spiced marmalade and just a little bit at the top and the bottom. And then I came in with abandoned coral and just did the outer, 3 or 4 sun rays at the top or the bottom, as you can see there. And I just kind of want it to blend together, and I'm going to stamp this on my white cardstock. And then I'm going to do this again. So I'm going to start all over with scattered straw. Then I'm going to come in with spiced marmalade on the outside edges, and then abandoned coral just kind of on the tips of those sun rays, just to where we get a nice little kind of a good blend, almost like when you're using ink blending on your cardstock. We're kind of doing some ink blending on the stamp, getting some good pressure, getting everything down. I'm going to add just some more of that scattered straw, and then I'm going to put it down again just a little bit. Now I have fussy cut that out, and I'm going to glue that, and I'm using some liquid glue, to some black cardstock, some ebony black cardstock from Cardstock Warehouse. And then I'm going to fussy cut this out so it can have a black frame. I want this whole card to have a black frame, so I cut a piece of that black cardstock to an A2 size, adhered it to my A2 size card base, and then I'm going to adhere this piece centered in that. This card is super simple and super summery and pretty. Oh, I love it. And then I'm just deciding where I want to place the sunshine, and then I realize I just need some more black on this card. So I'm stamped and white heat embossed a sentiment. It says, "It's your birthday," and it is from Simon Says Stamp Tiny Words Birthday. I love their Tiny Words stamp sets. I'm going to adhere that down. No foam tape or anything behind it, but you could. And I'm going to trim off the excess, and then I will put some foam tape behind that sun that says sending sunshine and hugs. And then I'm going to center that to the bottom right of the card. So adding some foam tape. I love how this card absolutely turned out. It's so, so pretty. Center that right in there. And then we're going to add some Honeybee Stamps small dewdrops. I wanted a little bit of shimmer, but I didn't really want to take away from the design itself because that background is gorgeous. And I love how the sunshine turned out. So I'm just going to add a few of those for a little something, something. And then look at that. Isn't that background just absolutely stunning? I think it is just so, so pretty. This card turned out wonderful. It's a great birthday card for anybody. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching this project. I hope that you've enjoyed it and I hope you feel inspired. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up, like, comment. I definitely love the comments. I like to talk with you guys. I do have some affiliate links below. It costs you guys nothing to use, but it does help me. So thank you so very much for using them. You guys are such a blessing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I will see you guys soon. Bye.